Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new and first timers, welcome. Also, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And for those of you who are not a part of the family, please hit the notification bell so you'll become a part of the notification squad. Today, we're talking about D.L.Hughley. Apparently, D.L.Hughley had a recent comedy show where he felt ill, he felt faint-like, and in fact, guys, he actually fainted during his session. Guys, we have to take this seriously. Rumors say that he tested positive for the COVID-19. Does that necessarily mean that he also felt ill? He felt like he was infected? We don't know, but here's a clip of what recently occurred during his stand-up comedy session, and it's not pretty, guys. It's not pretty at all. It's actually kind of scary.
You call it, they were immigrants. I got you.
Everybody just stay calm. We got it all under control here, y'all. Thank y'all so much. We're gonna get this.
Now, guys, I have so many questions here. So many questions. For one, it's understandable that whatever state that you may possibly be in, of course, the restrictions as far as the stay-at-home orders or, wearing your mask or things opening up according to the economy has been lifted. However, we still need to be cautious. We still need to be safe. We see on the news every day that the numbers are going up. They're skyrocketing. And yet still, people are still so eager to get out and get back into the streets and back into their normal routines. When are we going to start taking this seriously? What is it going to take for us to start taking this seriously? We need to understand that we are currently still sitting in a pandemic. Just because we see our current president not wearing a mask, just because they are seeming to sneak the economy up on us and open things up slowly, doesn't mean that numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie, guys. We are sitting here watching the news every day, seeing that the numbers are going up and that the numbers are skyrocketing, that more and more people are being affected. So why is it that we as people cannot wait to get back out there and start our normal routines? I understand that sitting in the house is getting boring. Sitting in the house is giving people, cabin fever. However, what does it cost? Does it cost your health? You know what I'm saying? Here we have, a comedian who has been in the house, just like us, on lockdown, if you want to say, just like us. And as everyone else has been doing in-house comedian shows, doing live comedian shows, this was different. This was not the same. Here we have a live show with tons and tons and tons of people in the audience. And here we have a comedian who, for one, should have been tested before his show. For two, there should have been some type of measures being done to test people in the audience to make sure that there's no one affected. But how do we really know? How do we really know when we have people who are asymptomatic that are doing these shows and still spreading the virus? All of these people who were exposed to him are now affected in some type of way. We don't know if they are possibly asymptomatic or if in fact down the line, several days from now, they'll start having symptoms because he in fact tested positive for the COVID-19. It's really sad, but we as people need to start doing better and taking this situation a little bit more serious. As prayers continue to go out for the comedian Mr. D.L.Hughley, several people have, reached out to him, and since then he has been released from the hospital. He seems to be doing better. He seems to be doing well. People in his surroundings and friends are starting to reach out to him in a joking manner. Here you'll see that some people have left him some messages. And although we have people like Wanda Sykes and Jamie Foxx who are being comical and shedding light on the situation, here is one from D.L. Hughley.
Me, D.L. Hughley. I'm just being released from St. Thomas Hospital in Nashville. I want to thank them for taking such good care of me. I want to thank you all for your well wishes and your prayers, and you comedians who called and said such evil things when I was scared to death. Thank you too. I really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for your prayers and well wishes. When I came, I was being treated for extreme exhaustion and dehydration, which I was very dehydrated. But it turns out they ran a battery of tests, and I also tested positive for COVID-19, which blew me away. I was what they call asymptomatic. I didn't have any symptoms that, other classic symptoms I didn't have. Flu-like symptoms I didn't have. Shortness of breath I didn't have. Difficulty breathing I didn't have. A cough I didn't have. A low-grade fever. I still don't have a fever. I didn't have a loss of smell or taste. Apparently, I just lost consciousness. So, in addition to all the other stuff you have to look out for, if you pass out in the middle of a show on stage, you probably need to get tested. So I am going back to my hotel room to quarantine for 14 days. And, well, thank you for your prayers and your well wishes. And a few more of them wouldn't hurt. So hopefully I won't develop symptoms. Maybe this is as bad as it gets and I'll just pass out over and over again, or not. But thank you. I appreciate your thoughts and your prayers. And they did not go unnoticed or unfelt. Thank you.
So here you hear it from the comedian himself. He states that he had no symptoms. He was asymptomatic, and still, guys, he tested positive for this coronavirus and could have very well affected many that were attendants to his comedy show. So I'll say it again, guys, please be careful. Please take caution. It's okay to stay in the house a little bit longer and make sure that you are well. Make sure that you are not one of these people like him that are asymptomatic, that are walking around feeling 100% well, such as myself, who can also be asymptomatic, but I choose to stay in the house. It's okay. We will not be in the house forever. Things will get better in time, but we need to make sure that we are looking out for each other and that we are staying healthy. And doing that, we have to be cautious and do what's necessary to, make sure that that happens, guys. So thank you guys for watching. Comment down in the comment section. Continue to give Mr. Hughley some prayers. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you haven't already, hit the notification bell. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.